Hey y'all, welcome to today's Bold and Beautiful Chat. We started out today with everyone getting Spectra ready for the fashion show, and that was the regular members that you see, and then extras that were cleaning and doing all the things that had to be done. And Thomas and Sally think about each other. And there will be fancy variations of the fashions by the weekend. That Spectre will have those fancy variations, and I believe that Saul said that. And Steffi said Thomas's creation was a work of art. She told him that because at first he said he didn't think that Steffi liked it, and she said that she thought it was the work of art. And Maya gave Coco the brooch back, and Coco said she didn't mind if Maya continued to wear it, but Maya said no, for Coco to go ahead and take it back. And Maya is surprised that there's that Spectra is having another fashion show, and she wonders why. She thinks it's a little odd that they would be having another fashion show this soon. Sally, Coco said Sally doesn't tell Coco much about Sally doesn't tell Coco much since Coco works at Forrester. And Maya said that she doesn't want any secrets because Maya had asked a question, and that's when Coco said that Sally didn't tell her much, and so Maya said she didn't want any secrets. And then Sal walks up to Shirley and just stands there, and he's sad because Sally is brokenhearted over Thomas, and he says that Coco is going to be sad too. Thomas talks to Rick about Sally and says that Sally won't return his phone calls. And then Steffi went to a restaurant, and Sally walks up to her and says she wants to apologize, and she sits down with Steffi, and they both act real mature and nice to each other. And Maya is going to be, or try to be, more trusting of Coco, even though it's strange that Coco hasn't seen any Spectra designs. And Coco questions RJ if she should have access to any company info because of her being a Spectra. She doesn't want the chance of being accused of anything. And Thomas went to Spectra to see Sally, and Saul gets to him first, and he runs and throws himself across her office door, and in a few minutes he tells Thomas to come in, and then he starts fussing at him and asking what he wants and all this. And it's kind of funny because Thomas is so tall and muscular and handsome, and Saul is cute. He's just a lot littler than Thomas is. Then Sally tells Steffi that to relax and not worry. She's not there for a photo op. And Sally tells Steffi that Steffi has more class than she does. They talk about Thomas, and he will never know why Sally broke up with her. And Sally told Steffi that she felt like an aristocrat at Steffi's wedding. And Steffi questions a little about why they broke up, and Sally said it will come clear soon enough why Sally broke up with Thomas. Steffi asked if Sally feels good about her show, and good luck. And Steffi is not mad at Sally anymore, Steffi said. And Sally said Steffi's words were heartfelt. Saul tells Thomas that Sally is not interested in him, to leave Sally alone and a lot of things along those lines. And Thomas said, yeah, she would be interested in a skinny dude with a tape measure around his neck like you, meaning Saul. And then Thomas leaves. Saul opens the, I don't know why I call him Saul when I believe his name is Sal. But Sal opens the card from Thomas. Thomas had brought Sally a gift, a small gift, and a card. And Sal opened the card, and it was just, I miss you, I don't understand why we broke up, we need to talk, please call me type of card. And he opens the card and reads it, and then he opens the gift. And it is just, it looks like a little wooden or ceramic building in Australia, one of the buildings that we saw. It was only about that big. And he pushes it all back in the envelope in the gift box. And then Thomas doesn't understand the breakup and wants to see Sally and ask her to call him. That's what the card said. Anyway, as Thomas is leaving the building, Sally and Thomas bump into each other. And Thomas said he wants his, well, Sally said something about his navigation system. And Thomas said he wants his navigation system to always lead him to her. And Coco found out Sally and Thomas broke up, and she's not understanding why, and it's all new to her. And RJ tells Coco how great he thinks she is, and what a wonderful person that they will, the way I took it, he and the company will always see to it that she's took care of. But anyway, after all the compliments and all, he kisses her, and she's afraid that she's going to get in trouble kissing on company time, and he tells her not to worry about it. Then Sal threw the card and the gift away deep into the trash can and covered it to make sure it wouldn't be seen. And then he said he's a terrible person for doing that. And then Sally asked Thomas why he was there and said he will find out soon enough why she broke up with him. And he said she keeps saying that, but he doesn't understand why. And that he loves her. And then he grabbed her in the middle of her trying to say something and gave her a kiss. She said to leave her alone, it's over, just go, and things along those lines. And Thomas looked at her like he was very hurt and didn't know what to say, and he just walked away. And then Sally grabbed a sign that was right there by her and just slung it down. And she looked very hurt too. So that was the end of today's show. So I believe tomorrow they may have their fashion show. And I'm looking forward to that and to seeing the reactions when they see that Spectra designs are knockoffs of Forrester. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.